Hello, I'm Dr. James Bogash, expert in health and longevity and creator of Bogash Life and Balance. And today we're going to talk about viral infections and things that can happen from them. Because we seem to think that during COVID and the pandemic that we're attributing brand new crazy things to this virus that has never been seen before in the history of man. And that's just not true. We've always known that there have been long-term sequelae or consequences of viral infections, things like MS, things like chronic fatigue, things like heart damage. This is nothing new from viral infections. It's just that now you're seeing the media highlight of it and the hype, and that starts stressing people out more. And we're also looking at the effects of COVID through a microscope. So we can look for things that were probably there with other viral and bacterial infections, but we just never looked for them before. And so this circles around to influenza, which you've all heard about. This isn't a brand new virus. People aren't terrified of influenza. It certainly has its run every single year. And any type of viral infection can create a state of inflammation. If we don't deal with that, if we're not making the right choices, if we're not exercising, if we're not living an anti-diabetic lifestyle, if we're not exercising, then these things are not good for our brain, and a viral infection just becomes icing on the cake. So when this particular study looked at a large number of people, I want to say it was 20,000 Parkinson's patients and like 40 or 50 or 60,000 people without Parkinson's to compare them to, they found that those people who had a viral flu 10 years ago or more had a 73% increased risk of developing Parkinson's. Like, that's a pretty significant association. And it just goes to show that any type of infection can create a set of problems that sets up chronic inflammation that then leads to brain problems. So what does this mean? Does it mean we should be terrified of influenza every year? No, it means that we should be taking care of ourselves and making the right choices so that these viral infections we have don't have long-term consequences. As always, I will post a link to this particular study in the description. Make sure you like this video, share it with somebody who you think needs the information, and subscribe to the channel.